I want to welcome you to the show. I am so very excited to be here today. I'm always excited to have guests on my show. Without my guests, there would be no show. Well, there would be a show, but it wouldn't be my show. It would be a different show. And I don't want a different show. I want this one because I have amazing authors on the show. And I have Jorjan on the show today, and she has a book out, and the title is just hilarious. I want to show you that book really quick because it's Grandma Moon, the Forest Ranger. Nevertheless, I want to welcome Jorjan to the show, man. Thank you so much for joining us here at Dream Chasers Radio.
I'm glad to be able to be on the air.
Definitely, I am glad that you're here as well. So, okay, so you have to tell me about Grandma Moon, the Forest Ranger. I mean, this is interesting. Tell me about this.
Well, my mom was kind of ornery, and she liked to do things her way, and she actually did moon the Forest Ranger. I can't believe that she was so brazen, but she did. And she was out in the woods, and she just pulled her pants down and mooned the Forest Ranger because she felt like it. So I thought that would be a good title for a book about her because she did ornery things like that.
Oh my gosh.
So I wrote a book about her.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Okay. So your childhood must have been interesting. Tell me about this.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can definitely hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Your childhood must have been very interesting. You must tell me about this.
Well, let me see. My dad was Irish, and we had lots of fun with Dad and telling jokes. And my mom was of German descent, and she was a disciplinarian, and she ruled the roost. When she said something, that was law. That's how we had to go by. Whatever she said, we had to do.
Mm.
So, like I say, Dad was Irish and fun-loving, and Mom was the disciplinarian.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow.
She did moon the Forest Ranger.
I'm over the.
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, definitely able to hear you. That the gall. Oh my gosh. So tell me, I mean, what else is in this book that, I mean, is it funny? Tell me more about this book.
Yes, it's funny. It's funny, and yet it's to the point. It doesn't mince words. If she said something, then that's what goes. That was the rule of the day, and we just had to tolerate it. We kids.
Wow. Wow. I absolutely love the cover of the book though. I mean, how did you come up with the cover of the book with the forest and everything?
Well, because she lived in Arizona and she loved to be outside and she loved the flowers and the cactus, and she was always out picking. Well, you're not allowed to take cactus from a national forest, but that's why she mooned the Forest Ranger, because she got caught. She was going to pee in the desert, and that would have been a $500 fine. So she said, well, she decided she better pull her pants down and pretend that she was peeing because she didn't want a $500 fine.
Oh my gosh.
So that was my mom.
So is that the only thing that's in this book?
No, lots of things that she did.
Wow.
That was just one of the many things.
Wow. How did this sculpt you as a young child growing up?
Oh, it gave me a good sense of humor.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I mean, do you get embarrassed easily? What has happened to you that most people wouldn't have growing up?
No, it didn't embarrass me. It just it was just as real as can be. This was how she lived her life and how she wanted to live it, and she didn't want any phoniness about it. If she said this, and that's the way it went, that's the way it was going to be.
Wow.
So we just rolled with the punches.
Now, I have one question I have to ask you. And this is a viable question. Um how about you? Did you pick up anything from this? I mean, what has it done to you as an adult? I mean, what kind of quirky thing have you found yourself kind of being like your mom?
Very much so, yes.
Oh.
Outspoken,
Uh-huh.
uh, and just literally enjoying life, not putting on any phony facade, just being who I am.
Mhm.
And sometimes, if the truth hurts, well, so be it, and just tell the truth.
Mhm. Wow. Wow. So writing this book, did it bring back memories that you forgot maybe?
No, I wrote 5 books,
Oh
and one
wow.
was for my mom, one was for one. Each of my sons have a book. My
Mm.
husband had a book, and it was just something that I wanted to do to get it down on paper and get it published.
Mhm.
So uh, it's just my way of passing something on to the grandkids.
Oh my gosh. And what in fact is the impact on the grand I mean, I can see this whole thing kind of going down. It's just like from, mom all the way down to the grandchildren. I mean, do they have the traits of your mom in them as well?
Yes, yes, they do.
Oh my gosh. This is, it's funny, but it's really cool because you get to grow up being real. Like you said, you get to grow up. You don't have to be embarrassed. You really don't get embarrassed. You live your life in truth and right out in the open. And that's just wonderful.
Yes, yes, it is.
Wow. Wow. What is one of the one things that you know about your mother that you would never trade and all actuality you wish that you had more of?
That I had more of.
Mhm.
Um, Mom never felt like she measured up to people, but she did. She was wonderful.
Mm.
She was a very talented and very creative person, and uh, she just, I don't think she had much confidence in herself, and she should have because she was, like I say, very talented and very uh, uh, creative.
Nice. Well, I mean, we all have something that we have to go against. We're not all perfect. But what is the one thing that you loved about your mom that you put in this book?
Oh, that she was very open about things. I mean, if some things maybe you and I would be embarrassed about, not Mom. If she did it and if it was true, that's the way it was. She
Yeah.
didn't get embarrassed about things. She just did what she felt like doing and what what seemed right at the time.
Yeah. That's awesome. What do you think your mother would say if she could read this book? What would be her words?
Oh, I don't know. She wouldn't like it. She would not like uh, maybe some of the descriptions of things that happened. She wouldn't have liked it.
Hmm. So why did you write
I
it?
finished the book before she passed away, before she died, but
Oh.
and I wanted to read it to her, and she said, "Oh no, no, no! Don't read it to me. I don't want to hear it."
So that's kind of cool though. I mean, that's really nice though. I mean, I miss my mom and I'm sure you miss yours as well. There's all great things about mothers are so special. Moms are amazing. Moms are amazing. And I think that even though you don't think that she may not like this, I think she might find it very funny.
Okay, I'm losing you. You're drifting off. Your voice is getting
Yeah.
very low.
I said I think she might make this, she might like this a lot and she might think it's very
Uh
funny.
huh. Uh huh.
So, but it's okay. So, where can people find your book?
What? Pardon?
Where can people find the book?
Amazon.
Okay, awesome. Well, we're going to have that link in the description box so that people can actually get to it, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Is there anything that you would like to say that we didn't go over today?
Um, no. Uh, Other than I think people would enjoy reading that particular book. I wrote 5 books.
Mm.
One for each one of my sons, one for my husband, and hers is the most interesting because she just did whatever she felt like doing at whatever time it was, whether it was socially acceptable or not.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh, she was funny, that's for sure. I mean, I could see it. I could just visualize her mooning the forest ranger. I mean, I don't want to visualize it, but I have no choice.
Yeah,
Wow.
yep, that was mom.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Georgianne, for being on the show. I appreciate it. And for being honest and for your mom. She was she
Okay,
seemed like she was an amazing person.
okay, very good.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you
Okay,
guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to Dare to Be Different. We're going to have all our information about Grandma Moon, the Forest Ranger, nevertheless, on, in the
okay, bye bye.
description. Bye bye, Georgianne. And see you guys later. All right. Until next time. Don't forget to Dare to Be Different. Bye.